So, welcome to Voodoo Whiskey Gaming, and I'll start out by apologizing. Today would normally be a review, but I really haven't gotten to finish the game I was going to review, so I should have that up by Sunday, hopefully. Today, instead, I'll be talking about what I saw at the big E3 press conferences that I paid attention to. So, first up, Bethesda's lineup really wasn't that surprising. We saw Fallout 4, we saw the upcoming Doom, but they did announce Dishonored 2, which that was a bit of a surprise, not a huge one. As for Dishonored 2, I really enjoyed the first game. It wasn't perfect, but I hope they'll really fix some of the problems I had with the first one. Microsoft had a pretty big showing. They showed off a brand new IP called Recore. Not really sure what it's about, but it looked interesting and the trailer got me excited. One of the big things that Microsoft announced was definitely the backwards compatibility. I'm curious about it. I don't know how much I'll actually end up using it. It just depends on whether or not I can transfer saves. Fallout 4 popped up at the Microsoft conference. The trailer was pretty cool. I will say the Fallout 4 trailer looked like it might have been an in-engine trailer rather than in-game. I don't really care though. Visuals have never been the most important thing to me. They did have a trailer for Dark Souls 3, and I gotta say I'm pretty excited for that. I enjoy that series, even though it's akin to smacking your head against a wall, but when you die, it's your fault. They had a new trailer for The Division, which was pretty cool, and I'm very excited for that game. Have been for a while. They also announced that the beta for Rainbow Six Siege was going to be coming around September 24th, which that's pretty big news. One of the smaller titles that caught my eye was Tacoma. It's by Fulbright. The makers have gone home. Loved that game, so I'm excited to see what they'll do next. And then they wrapped it up with Gears of War 4. I think it's just going by Gears 4 now, so pretty excited about that. It looked cool. I've also got to throw in there, they showed off Halo 5, obviously, and I will say that the multiplayer actually piqued my interest this time, but I've never been a huge Halo guy, so The first thing EA did was really exciting to me. It was a trailer, well, more of a teaser for the upcoming Mass Effect Andromeda. So excited! I've never been a big racing game guy, but I have enjoyed the Need for Speed franchise in the past, and the new one looks pretty interesting. One thing that really caught my eye was Unravel, this unique 2D side-scroller platforming game. And I gotta say, it looked pretty cool. I'm excited to see that one. I hope it's good, but who knows. And then one that really got me super excited was Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and the fact that it's going to be a free-roaming game. Oh man. Ubisoft had one surprise that really caught me off guard and got me excited right away, and that was For Honor. I saw Samurai, Knights, and Vikings. I am in. Also, the new Trials Fusion expansion looked ridiculous. I mean, there's a cat riding a unicorn. I don't even know, but it looks fun. Obviously, it being Ubisoft, they showed off Rainbow Six as well as Assassin's Creed Syndicate. We already knew those were coming, but they both look pretty dang cool. Ubisoft also had one other big surprise, and that was Ghost Recon Wildlands. It looks ridiculous. It looks like a big-ass free-roaming Ghost Recon game, and that is cool in my mind. Sony kicked it off by showing off The Last Guardian, something that we've been hearing a lot about, but haven't really seen a lot. It looked like a gameplay trailer, but it was probably in-engine. Who knows? Piqued my interest, but I'm just not 100% sure on that one. Then during the Sony conference, Guerrilla Games announced their new project, which is called Horizon Zero Dawn. It looks pretty cool. It's kind of like a futuristic caveman thing, I guess. All I know, robot dinosaurs and robot animals, and you can hunt and battle them. That sounds pretty damn cool in my mind. During the conference, a new Hitman game was announced, as well as a game called Firewatch, which I'm not really sure what Firewatch is, but it looks pretty darn interesting. Looks like there's a bit of a mystery in it, so we'll see where that goes. They showed off the Taken King DLC for Destiny, and it looked pretty cool, but again, I don't know, it just depends on how much content it really adds. During the PlayStation press conference, they showed off a trailer for Final Fantasy VII Remake that everyone's been clamoring for. They brought out the creator of Shenmue games. I call them Shenmue, I've heard him called Shenmue. Not sure which is right, but he basically announced that he's starting a Kickstarter for the third and final one in the series, and I would love to see that happen. And then, last but not least, they obviously showed off Uncharted 4. It looked like a gameplay trailer. I hope it is what the gameplay is like, because it was pretty awesome. Square Enix started off with Just Cause 3, and they said it's coming out December 1st. Then they showed off a bunch of artwork for an upcoming Nier title. That's Nier. And the artwork was gorgeous. They also announced that it will be developed by Platinum Games, who they've made some great games in the past, so let's hope this one will be great too. Unsurprisingly, Square Enix showed off some more from Rise of the Tomb Raider, as well as they re-showed the trailer for Final Fantasy VII Remake. They then showed off a trailer from Kingdom Hearts 3, and it looked like it was going to introduce some new worlds, including the world of Tangled. So, I don't know. I'm excited. They then announced Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness with both a gameplay trailer as well as a regular trailer. It looks interesting. I really enjoyed the first two Star Ocean games, so I'm really hoping this brings me back into it. They gave a few more details regarding the upcoming Deus Ex game, but I didn't find it all that impressive. I mean, I love Deus Ex and I'll definitely play the game, but what they showed didn't make me any more excited than I already was. They talked more about the new Hitman game, including that there will be a lot of community-based stuff, like community missions, basically. And it looks like they're going to keep adding content. So that'll be pretty cool, because the last Hitman was great. I just found it kind of limited on the content. And then at the end, they showed off that they had a new company called Tokyo RPG, and they showed some artwork for a brand new RPG that those guys are making. And I know a bunch of people are super excited for the upcoming Star Wars Battlefront. I am super on the fence on that one, but it did pop up more than once or twice, so we'll see. Two things that really bummed me out. I was really hoping to see something from Quantic Dream. I always love what they do. And I was kind of hoping to see a new Skate game. Skate 3 was quite a while ago. We've got new tech. I think it's time for a new Skate game. That would make me happy. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy the video, please hit that like button, and if you like what I'm doing in general, please subscribe. Have a good one.